Yo, what's up everyone? So today I'm going to be teaching you how to code in Blocks.io. So basically, first of all, I'm going to teach you some basic stuff. Just things first, variables. So basically, this video is for code blocks only. I'm going to be doing some work code edition soon. So right now, let's get started. There are different types of variables. So there's let, there's const, there's var. Basically, those are the main types. Okay? This. So basically I'm gonna teach you for let first. So let basically variables look like this. And then you can and then for this let one, you inside the code block, you can change it. Watch. Let a plus 1. And then you use logs for debugging things. And watch. It says 0. It's because you're supposed to do it. See, 1. So if I change this to 0, so it won't change, it's 0. So that's how it works. But you see, if I just log a, that doesn't work. So it's not defined. That means because let only works inside the code block where you put it, or inside the world code. Okay, it doesn't work anything else. One thing, if you put a variable inside these things, it only works inside those things. It doesn't work outside. You put a let thing here, and then it doesn't work outside. So just one thing to know. But now I'll talk to you more about the world code. So basically, that's how let works. So yeah, and you can also use 1 plus 1. You can use pretty complicated stuff. You can do a lot now. Okay, now moving on to the next one, const. So const is basically used to save. I don't know. So I'm an A. Okay, API.log A, right? So basically, this just logs poop. That's what it is. But you can't change a const because it defines it. You can't change what. A. What if I just add 1? That's equal 1. API.log A. Now normally if this wasn't a const, it was a let, it would let you change it with log 2. A is read only, so that's how it works. And the same as var, let, it also only works in it. So if you want it to work globally and work like this here, yeah, okay. And now for the last one, it's var. Var A equals. So basically, var is a global variable. So basically, you can access it from anywhere. I think I never really tested it on other webs, but I'm gonna test it for it. So basically, var equal A, right? Now, A plus equal 1. Let's see if it works. Var A. See, that's how it works. So you have to define first. Basically, so you can change it anywhere. No matter where it's from. I think I'm going to activate first, obviously, because that's how code blocks work. So basically, yeah, that's about it. Oh, and also for all variables that you can change, you can basically just say A. Basically, that just make it undefined A, and then A, you can make it equal to high plus hyper. No, the result is hyper because that's a potato used for strings and stuff. The const of objects you can't really count. Now moving on to if and else. So basically, if you pretty much know how it works. This basically like in Blocks code, 1 equals true and 0 equals false. So basically, if your object is never gonna run, if it's 1, it's always gonna run. So basically, watch. This is how you combine something. Let A equal 1. So yeah, that's by the way the variable like this. That'll just get the thing inside and put it inside because that's how variables work. Now normally I like doing this, but you don't really need it. Then you can just do it like this. It still works. That doesn't even work or anything. So basically, if A, then API dot log hi. Yes, you also need these for pretty much everything you do, by the way. Log hi, right? But if it's 0, it won't log anything because 0 equals false. That means this if false, that means it won't run. So it's basically if with 0 inside. See, that's nothing. Now, else. Like this. You can do it like this. But if you want else. Else, if something, this, you just do this. A equals 3, then basically we just do this. API dot log or log it. 3. Yeah, see? Wait a minute. Else if A equals 3. Okay, fine. Huh. Oh, I think I know why. Yeah. Those. Oh my god, I'm dumb, guys. It's BS. Need 2 or 3 for that things. It's like, see, there's nothing finally, and if it's 3, or if you just want it, if it's anything except 1 or 2 or anything that equals that, you just do this, then just remove the part. Okay, you can like get someone's rank, right? And then if they don't have a rank, like you list all the ranks already, and then you just keep on ranks also. So and then else, then you just set the rank to the default rank because that's how most codes work. So yeah, that's basically how it works. And now for the function. So you can use API dot or console dot. It's all the same. I recommend using API because it's more easy to type. But they're all the same, so you can use whatever you want. So here are the most commonly used ones that we use for API dot give item. Yeah, mine is whoever's pressing the code block, but it only works for code blocks, not raw code. Just so you know. Our ID and like you can give any item in the game. I guess what? Blue paintball gun. And how many I want, and then right here is how many you want. So I just get 1 or 2. Oh wait, 2. That seems good. So basically, yeah, that's how it works. Yeah. So yeah, this is pretty nice. Let's see how it works. So yeah, and now for a few more other kinds of really useful APIs, and then I'm gonna teach you some of the advanced stuff that is really useful, handling variables and stuff. Okay, next, besides API.give item, this one, API dot form my ID, and then this one who killed them. So I'll just make myself kill myself. Okay, this isn't usually one, but you can kill anything. This is just life form. I just kill anything. Wait, that's the same. See, die. See, so yeah. Get whatever item I'm holding. So yeah. That basically is how it works. Well. There's another one called API.force respond. These are the ones I personally find useful. This is just my ID, right? So basically if you're dead then you'll spawn right where you were. But if you want to spawn somewhere else, then just like this. Then they'll spawn over there instead. Like that. And now for a few more that you might want. So basically, you might want to make custom items with insane enchantments. But yeah, that's for another video. Sorry. Don't worry. I'm gonna keep you around for you. Cool calling new videos. Yeah. I was like, I want to find a code that can be an item with a custom name. And I was like, and I searched for an hour and found it somehow. It took an hour, okay? So basically, I'm gonna make it easier for all you guys. Yeah, there's also this. This one is really used often. Send message. You send message to. This is also me an ID, and then this right here is the message ID. And then custom attributes. This the only one I know of right here is just this color. Of what we're trying to round is pool. Oh wow. But please note that the only thing that did not have to is the API dot and the first word in that thing. And the second word and all the words that go beside them. Just like that, okay? So yeah. So another stuff just sends it basically just sending it to everyone. Broadcast message. Yeah, my ID. Wait, you don't need an ID. It just hits everyone. And yes, the color is still working. If I were on another account, then yeah, I'll see this. Also, another thing that's really useful is that look, world code just right here. Yeah, but more info. So yeah, it basically just shows you these. So yeah, callbacks is this world code kind of options. They're just also for API. And these settings and all of these things, but VMD is the real one that actually works. Hey, this is in the part. So this is. So, oh my god, you have to press right here instead. That part's just code. So yeah, look, these are notes. Then you can see yourself all the codes on this. You need to know a few codes so you can actually know these. Yeah, you can make functions and stuff. This is one way to make functions, but I prefer using function and then dot and then the name. Look, I'm gonna choose a random one real quick. Oh wow, these ones are really used for set health. Basically, I'm gonna explain to you how to understand every single thing. Entity ID is just basically the ID of whoever does it. In world code, you can get the ID. But if you're trying to do a whole tutorial, first just use my ID. Now, new health can be able to make the thing not have health. Basically, this is the simplified version. It's just whatever health you want to make the thing. Now, so basically, this is who did damage. Like, see how if it's below what you were before and you die, then you see who did damage. Increase max health is needed. Like if it's above your normal max health. Like if you have normally have 100 health, right? So if you for 1000 normally you just give you 100. But if you turn this to true, then yep, it does. It gives you 1000. Yeah, so that's how it works. And guess I was just getting the health, and it just returns the health. Basically, you just like get a variable like let a equal API.getHealth my ID. They will just show you health like that. Apply health change is just set health that basically change now just like you want to make it 100 more or 100 less than just minus 100. 100 and this is the cure I want to show you. I don't know what these things do. Is alive. That means if they're alive. If they're dead, then they're just unresponsive. Returns boolean, it just returns true or false. Like that. See, a bunch. Send fly miss the message. So yeah, there's a lot of stuff. Second option is those are pretty complicated. I'm gonna tell you that later. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. One of the things I find really useful is kick player. Basically just get the ID and the reason you have to use 2 double quotes. Basically watch. So basically it's just basically like this. Kick player. I'm not gonna press that though because you know I'm looking myself. Like this and they'll say AOL and you'll be kicked. Yeah, quote versus will be kicked. Yeah, that's really usual. Get player ID from DBID. Basically everybody has a different DBID and stuff. So yeah. You can get player DBID from their ID and stuff. So much. Get player ID. So basically this one is super duper useful. Like, well, this is actually super useful, like, for commands and stuff. Like, well, I don't know, fuzzy, drop. But I'm gonna need something to store this in, so I'm gonna let ID equal. Yeah, I guess. Then it will return whatever my ID is. And I can just do something to me. Yeah. And also one of the most useful things are basically this. Well, I'm get back. Okay, so basically API.get player IDs. That doesn't need anything. So it just gets every single ID of every player in this thing. So basically, one of the most useful codes I find this usage is for is pretty much this one. Watch. For const ID of. Basically just cycles through every single player's ID. So basically this comes to everybody, basically. Unless the screen version is time something. But this is how it works. So basically you can just API.give item, or you can put anything. But you have to be careful, not my ID, okay? But just guess what, not everyone, just use ID, I guess. So yeah. And you do something to like blue paintball in that sense. So yeah. By the way, if you don't have anything there, just default to 1 because they Rockstar thought we needed that. So yeah, this That's pretty much it. And then you can just teach yourself coding from the Block.io API, more info. And then if you want to know how to do fancy stuff, like make it like a poison dagger and a mace, or just simply get enchanted items and custom descriptions like a provider with the description super stinky or something. Basically, I'll just be posting more videos about those things. Like I'm trying to do like at least 2 more. Yeah, that's basically it. But before we go, I just want to tell you something. Basically, I have a lobby with a bunch of code. Watch, I'm running the story. His name is Save Code Fuzzy. Save Code Fuzzy. Now memorize this if you want to join it. There you go. And done. Let's join this real quick. I have a lot of code story in here, and yeah, this code like so much stuff that you possibly want. Let's start from the start. So basically, I random item generator fills the chest with some loot. This custom enchants, yeah, it just has stupidly powerful enchants. I'll be showing you one of these. The red spikes are the ones that I made. These lucky blocks, ban others, so basically takes anyone who's not part of me, my DBID and stuff. New reward logos. Look, gives you power, but you want to set this, then you have to see it later. I'll teach you a bunch of other stuff, okay? This basically true invisibility. Just makes you can see equal false. Basically everybody in the lobby is in this thing. You're not there. This is my old Blame Rock. I tried to code Steel Blame Rock, but yeah, you know, Steel Pick got there first. So. Custom items, custom display names. And yeah, don't be super annoyed that I just started before you could get it with me. Custom name, you can take your name to anything. But yeah, that's basically by the way. Commands, yeah, command. Custom effects, so basically just makes custom effect names. But you can have real effects easily. This is basically monster content, basically just with if they have no, if a lot of I better catch that with my package. Those are super annoying. So yeah, I'm gonna show you all these. And this is our only can edit code broken because can edit code climb option is actually gone. Spawning mobs, this is what I use for monster creation, except I just made it my laser wand, yeah. So I'll attack him, bypass, that's a lot. No guns, basically this is illegal item. Here's my totem code. This is you can edit recipes, so you can make cornbread craftable. Yeah. And then this is lag makes everyone who does it. Or if I watch it. Anyone who watches me basically they will lag out. This is just because there's nothing in there. It's not meant to be filled. So yeah, if you want to find coding inspirations, yeah, you can go over here, but you're not gonna be able to see it much. The reason I color with blue diamond spikes is because there was some thieves. So yeah, it's not gonna be revealed anytime soon. But don't worry, I'll let you guys see it probably in the new videos. Okay? So yeah, so peace out. See ya.